Hey guys, thanks for joining me. My name is Jen Yancey and I am a diamond coach with Beachbody. So I wanted to come really quick and explain what coaching is all about. Because if you've watched me for a while in my journey, or maybe you've seen other people posting their shakes or sweaty selfies and you're like, what is this Beachbody coaching thing all about? So I want to tell you a little bit about my story and how I got started with Beachbody. So about 3 years ago, I was first introduced to Beachbody through my coach, who I went to college with. She was working out at home, and I was, at the time, I had a 3-year-old. He is now almost 6, and I have 2 older children. So I was miserable, and I knew I needed to lose weight. So I got my first program, which was T25, and within 2 weeks, I quit. It was hard. I wasn't ready. It was mentally challenging, and I wasn't ready to push back the layers of that challenge and push through the workouts. So I quit. Fast forward a year later, I was at a point in my marriage where I was ready to walk away. I was miserable. I was so unhappy with my life. I was at the heaviest I'd ever been. And because of that, I was just physically hurting, and just very unhappy and blaming everything on my husband. And I didn't enjoy being around my kids, and it was just very awful. So I was ready to walk away from, at the time, that was 12 years of marriage and 13 years of marriage. And so I had a conversation with God, and he basically said to me that it was time for me to take care of me. It was time to focus on what I needed to do and how to change the way that I felt, because I couldn't change anybody else. And, in the end, it really is that it wasn't my husband, it wasn't my children, it was me. So I started a Beachbody program called Size. And Shaun T basically changed my life. It was a program that allowed me to enjoy working out. So it's my first kind of sneak peek into what working out was. Before, I never worked out in my entire life. So that's how I got started with Beachbody. And in terms of becoming a coach, it was pretty fast. I had been watching my coach at Summit, which is Beachbody's coach conference every year, and I was watching her that same year, and just the fellowship, the community, the people that she was around, I longed for that. I longed for that, those relationships. So as soon as I got Size, and I was 2 weeks in, my coach said, let's go ahead and sign you up as a coach. I was honestly, at that point, I was sharing my journey openly on Facebook because I needed the accountability. And I didn't want to fail those people that were watching me. So I was already doing what a coach does. So she said, let's sign up. So I did. I signed up as a coach, and pretty quickly within that first month, I had my first challenge group. So here's all this new lingo. So the biggest thing that helped me, or the biggest thing I do as a coach, is that I have accountability on my own journey. So I constantly share my journey in losing weight and getting healthy and getting fit, and also my mental health. Those are the areas that I had struggled with in the past. So with depression and anxiety, and how working out and good nutrition has helped overcome those issues. But also, being able to lose 45 pounds at this point, with the workout. So I'm sharing openly. I'm also sharing my struggles. Food has always been a big issue for me. It's my crutch. And so I've always shared openly about those struggles. So I'm just sharing what's going on in my life. I share about my kids and my family and my pets and my photography business. And so I'm just sharing on Facebook about my life. The next thing that Beachbody coaches do is they value personal development, which honestly is like the saving thing for me. If Beachbody has done nothing else for me, yes, I've lost 45 pounds and that's amazing, but more than that, I've overcome so many obstacles, so many mental blocks, so many barriers, so many limiting beliefs, so many things that I didn't think were possible for myself, and overcoming anxiety and depression through personal development, reading books, watching podcasts, constantly listening and growing the things that I struggle with every single day. The huge piece for me was also the people in this business. That's what keeps me going every single day. These people, these coaches, these challengers, these people that I work with to help reach their fitness goals, they've become my family, and I love them dearly. And I love to invest not only in women who are looking to lose weight or get in shape or just get back on track of their own journey. I love working with those women, but I also love people who are also wanting to be coaches, who want to pay it forward like I've been able to do, to help them, and then go on to create their own life through Beachbody and have changes of their own. So I love building this relationship, this community. The best thing is that we're not alone in this business. It's not that, we're entrepreneurs or I'm a mom boss and you get to start this business and you have to go it all alone. I have another business. I'm a photographer, and I navigated that business all on my own. But this is different. There's trainings, there's people to talk to. We are not in competition with one another. We are here to help each other, to lift each other up. And so the community of Beachbody is huge. The last thing is financial freedom. And a lot of times this is like a sticky subject because people view like helping other people, and people get kind of hung up on this making money through helping people. But honestly, we have to work. We all have to work. I have bills. I have 3 kids. And this came into my life at a time where we were financially struggling. We have a lot of debt. We are working to pay that down. Beachbody has become that. That's my goal, is to pay off all of our debt. And right now, I'm able to pay the grocery bills every week and put money down to pay off all of our debt. And that's amazing. It's a relief to my husband and myself that our other income from my photography business and my husband working, that takes a little bit of pressure off of us. So we're able to start working our way towards this financial freedom. Without it, we were on the verge of considering bankruptcy, and I have never told that to anyone, but it definitely crossed our minds. We have had our car repoed before. So these are the things that we have been given freedom financially. And I'm able to do that through this Beachbody opportunity by helping other people reach their potential through fitness and health. This company has a mission to help people. It's a people building up other people business, and that is why I love it. I'm not selling you a product. I'm selling you a life change. I'm selling you the possibility of what your future could look like. The freedom in mental health, the freedom in, not being accountable and not having the motivation to do the workouts. This freedom this business gives has changed my life in so many ways. And I've seen it change the lives of my family. My cousin joined Beachbody, and she's an amazing coach, and she is changing lives. And my sister-in-law has recently joined Beachbody, and she is going to change lives. This has become a family business to me. They believe in this mission and what we do. And so I hope that has given you kind of a sneak peek in what coaching is all about and how it's changed my life and how it's impacted my family. And thanks so much for tuning in. Talk to you soon.